All right, guys, let's talk Wolverine, shall we? With all the Wolverine action figures coming out from Deadpool movie, I'm going to recap here of my Wolverine action figures and let's look at all the suits. So I just did this one yesterday. The astonishing Wolverine, they call him, yes, 85th anniversary. You know what? A lot of people are sleeping on this one, and it's kind of hard to find, to be honest with you. I only found it at one GameStop out of all the stops I did in the United States of America, so I picked it up. And you know what? The colors work really well on this one. And again, nothing really different in terms of articulation from the other Marvel Legends ones. They're just basically repaints, maybe a little bit fine tuning with the repainting. But this figure actually looks really aesthetically good on display. Again, Wolverine figures, you got to get them in a flight pose. If you don't put them in a flight pose, you're not getting enough out of the figure. Not to say you can't pose it with, just on a, ground level, but again, you need Wolverine jumping with the claws. All my Wolverine figures, I never really use the interchangeable hands, to be honest with you. I used them maybe once or twice with the other figures that you guys are going to see here. But this one in particular, I was just like, nope, just claws, claws, claws. The only thing with Marvel Legends they got to work on is the claws. Again, they still have the flimsy claws where when you go to pulls them, they, fall out when you try to do too much with it. They got to really, really tighten that up. I'm very surprised after all these years they haven't done so and make them thicker. But anyway, with that said, this is a cool figure. Honestly, I love this suit. This suit's grown on me. A lot of people, when you look at it, you're like, yeah, it's retro, but it's the blue and the yellow trim on it really works well. I just think it looks awesome, to be honest with you. Yesterday I spent about like 2.5 hours filming him, just doing photography. If you guys want to check out the full review, again, scroll down through our zillion of videos and, see if you can find it, but it's definitely there. So, Wolverine, astonishing. Wolverine 85th anniversary is a fantastic figure. This suit has grown on me. It's not my top suit, but I think it has definitely surpassed a lot of the other suits from Wolverine. Now, here is the brown yellow one. Now, we saw from San Diego Comic Con, they're going to be coming out with a more modern version. And there's a bit of a discrepancy, a little bit of a debate, not controversy, but a little bit of a debate. I want to use the word controversy with the brown being used on that one, where that one's a little bit more of a lighter brown, where this one's a darker brown. So which one do you guys prefer? I can't wait to get that one when it comes out eventually, and I'm going to get it. And you guys are going to get it too. If you're a Wolverine collector like myself, you're going to get that figure and put him next to this guy right here if you haven't got him yet. And yes, that's a cool comic in the background to have on display with them. Again, I like doing comics and put these as backdrops with my action figures. Didn't put this Wolverine in a dynamic pose action figure stand, but I really should. This one is a little bit rigid. It's a bit stiff. I find this one came out a few years ago, so I think this is why they're coming out with probably the newer version. But again, which one do you guys prefer? Which do you guys prefer, this darker brown or the lighter brown? It's going to be interesting to compare the two. Here is the Uncanny X-Men Wolverine. Not for everyone, but you know what? I love the head sculpt on these men. It's just like even the cowl there with his ears popping out there. It's just like, wow, that really stands out. I think now looking at the astonishing Wolverine 85th anniversary suit, I think I still prefer the 85th one over this one. This one, not that you can get sick of it, but because there's so much yellow in it and the blue, I guess your eyes get tired of it. And I think that's a problem with this suit. The suit, at first glance, you're like, yeah, okay, that's cool. But after a while, it just becomes, repetitive over time. And the other X-Men also wear it during the Uncanny X-Men, comics, and also when they go on stealth missions. So it's not like a unique suit per se, but I think it depends on your mood with this suit. That's why I kind of like it, because it's like you kind of like look at it, you're like, okay, I bypass it now. It's like, okay, it's there, and then 2 months later you'll stare at it again. You're like, you know what, that suit looks really, really good. It's unique. Now, is this the best suit of them all? The tiger stripe Wolverine suit. Looking at it now compared to the 85th anniversary one, I'm probably gonna still say this is my favorite suit of them all. What do you guys say? Is this the ultimate Wolverine suit? Hit that like button and drop a comment if you agree. This is the ultimate Wolverine suit. I think this one Now, the brown yellow costume is my second. The astonishing Wolverine is my third, and then I would say the uncanny X-Men, it will probably be my fourth. I don't care about the X-Force ones and all those ones. They look ridiculous. And I'm not going to count Logan as part of Wolverine here, because even as Wolverine is Logan, Old Man Logan's kind of in his, I would say, in his own division on his own, right? I mean, you could incorporate it into there. I still wouldn't count Old Man Logan as one of my top suits on it, but we're looking at the costumes here for Wolverine, essentially, right? They nailed the look on this one. This is still one of the best Marvel Legends Wolverine, no doubt about it. And then, well, this one that came out a couple of years ago with the very unique cowl on him, isn't it? It's just like it's going upright, and it's more of an orange-yellow Marvel Legends one. And I think Wolverine fans over Hasbro and Marvel Legends, looked at this one and said, okay, you know what? This is the build a figure set Apocalypse set. We got to fix this color scheme on this one, and I think they did so. This is exactly the same like the Astonishing Wolverine 85th anniversary. Same mold, same hair on his arms, everything. But the astonishing, when you look back at the video now, if you guys want to rewind it and go back and forth, that Astonishing Wolverine suit kind of stands out better than this one. And of course, the Marvel Legends X-Men Tiger Stripe Wolverine stands out way better than this one. So still holds his weight. I still have a soft spot for this one, no doubt about it. Anyway, guys, my voice is going to go here. I've been rambling on for 7 minutes here. So let us know which costumes stand out for you, what your top Wolverine costumes are, and also action figures as well, too. We're doing both here in this video. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and we look forward to hearing from you Wolverine fans. It'll be interesting now with Hugh Jackman's Logan Wolverine figures coming out, where those are going to stand in the history of Wolverine costumes and action figures. It's going to be really interesting. All right, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.